Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel, and today we're going to be going into a product from Newair. So if you guys follow the channel, you guys may know that I have quite a few products from Newair. I got a shop fan probably about 6 years ago, mini fridge, which I used on the race team in the work trailer traveling cross country for a couple years. Fantastic mini fridge, it's now here at home. And then I bought a portable air conditioner, and I'll get into why I got these portable air conditioners, which we're going over a larger one today. So I want to show it to you guys and explain to you why I went this route and what we're going to be using it for, and then I'll show you how it performs, and I really hope you guys enjoy. Also, I'll have a link down below for you guys if you guys are interested in this one, and I also was able to get a discount code, so if you guys want, I'll have it with the link as well. So go ahead and check it out if you want to go this route. This was definitely a better route for me, money-wise and efficiency. So let's go ahead and get right into this, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys do, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below of your guys' thoughts, and as always, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. So this is the unit. This is model November Alpha Charlie 14 Kilo Whiskey Hotel 2. You have dimensions of 18.5 inches wide by 15.4 inches in depth and 32 inches tall, and it weighs roughly 80 pounds. So it's not the lightest, but it is a big unit, and we'll get into the specs and everything. I want to show you everything included, and then we'll go. For ease of installation for this video, we're going to be installing it in the room where I run my other air conditioner, because I am going to be installing this in the garage, but we're going to have to run the exhaust up through the ceiling and out one of the attic vents, because I have no windows or any other way to exhaust this. So that's going to be my best route, but for ease of this video, we'll install it in the room that I have the other one in. So if you guys didn't know, I live in a 2-story house built in the 70s. The air conditioner has a really hard time cooling off upstairs. Cools off the downstairs very easily, but in order to cool off downstairs any sort of way, we either have to shut vents downstairs and turn down the AC, and that makes it extremely cold downstairs and kind of cool upstairs, and it's hard on the central air conditioner to run it that way by blocking vents and running it colder than necessary. And I had a quote to actually get a secondary central air conditioner unit mounted upstairs in the attic that would have drop vents into each room, and it was going to run about $5 or $6 grand if I remember correctly, where I didn't want to go with a window unit because I don't like the look of a window unit hanging out the window, and then I also don't like having to pull a window unit out every winter and all of that. This makes it extremely easy. This is really easy to move from room to room as well, and it's just got more options, and I like them a lot more than window units. So I have a smaller one upstairs. If you guys haven't checked out that video, go ahead and check out that. I'll get into all the details in just one second. Let me show you everything that's included, and that is the mini fridge that I have back there. So you will have your exhaust. This part will actually mount to the back of the air conditioner unit. This part will go to the window portion, and this is nice because this one, my other one is the exact same except it was one sliding piece, where this one's two, and I had to cut the one before to fit my window. I had to cut some length off of it, where this one I could just use half of it and remove the other half, or you can kind of adjust where you want your exhaust vent in the window. So this is kind of like an upgraded version of what I have from the old unit, and then you can just simply lock this down in place, and that exhaust hose runs to this and clips into it. So really nice and easy install. And then one thing, it doesn't state anything in the instructions about this, but I am almost positive this actually wraps around the exhaust hose. So it runs up, and my wife works nights at the hospital, so she sleeps during the day. And this is really nice because this will not only insulate the exhaust, but also keep some of that light that comes through on the exhaust hose or exhaust outlet. So that is a nice addition as well. It also comes with a remote with a little digital display for temperature and all of that. And then you can switch between modes and Celsius and Fahrenheit and the swing on the top. These types of portable air conditioners usually run between $200 and $1,100, just depending on the size, the power, the features, and the brand that you decide to go with. I wanted to go with a brand that I've used, not just in general like the mini fridge and the shop fan, but I've also got another one of these portable air conditioners. It's just smaller for a smaller area, which works great for our bedroom. I needed something a little bit bigger. The old unit alone has saved me a lot of money. I don't have to force my air conditioner to run. I don't have to block off vents, so I can run my central AC at a consistent temperature, and it runs a lot less. And we run the smaller, older unit upstairs every night in the summer for, you know, a good 8 to 10 hours, and it cools off very quickly and very nicely. The old unit is an AC, fan, and dehumidifier, and it's 7,500 BTU, good for 200 square feet. It has 2 fan speeds. It's got 170 CFMs as far as the highest speed, and then it ran anywhere between 350 and 450, depending on when you buy it and if you use the discount code and if they have a sale going on or whatnot. This new unit, not only is it an AC, a fan, a dehumidifier, but it's also a heater, so you actually don't have to remove this one from the window, the exhaust hose from the window if you don't want, if you want to use it as a heater in the wintertime. So that's kind of a cool feature on this one. This one's 1,400 BTU, so almost double the size of the other unit. It's good for 500 square feet, so more than, you know, double on that. It has 3 speeds instead of the 2 speeds. It has 250 CFM, so it moves a little bit more air, and it runs anywhere between 515 and 600, depending on, you know, once again, time frame, sales, discount code, all of that. So this is definitely going to be great for the garage. I think it's going to do a fantastic job. So we'll go ahead and get it installed, and I'll show you guys how it performs. Just real quickly, I do want to show you, you have your fan speed here, your timer up and down. This is how you adjust the temperature or the time. You can, if the unit's off and you hit the timer, you can adjust hour increments and it'll turn it on after that many hours. Or if the unit is on and you hit the timer, then you can set the hours, how long you want it to run, and then it'll shut off. And then you have heat, cool, or AC, fan, and dry for the dehumidifier, and then the power button. And then here is your vent, and you can set this to swing during operation as well. It does have 4 casters, so it rolls nicely. It's got some side handles on it. On the back here, we just have the power cord and your filter. So you can take this off and blow it out. It's just got a screen on it. And then you have where the exhaust hooks up. And then on the very bottom down here, you actually have the drain. So it does have an internal tank for when you're using the dehumidifier. It'll collect the water or whatnot. And then it'll tell you when it's full, and then you can just open that plug and drain the water out. So, or you can run a drain hose if you would like, but mine upstairs hasn't even filled up yet. Yet again, I don't really use the dehumidifier portion of it, but that could be handy for others depending on where you live. So let's go ahead and get this thing installed. So here they are next to each other. The left one is the old unit that I've had for, I want to say, coming up 2 years now, and then the new one is on the right. This one's good for 200 square feet. This one's for 500 square feet. And keep in mind, like I stated earlier, my wife works at nighttime, so I have this window like blocked off as best as I can. And as you can see, there's some light coming through the exhaust. We usually wrap like a coat or a small blanket or something around that to try and keep some light out. But as you can see right now, it's 76. It was just 77 in here. So it's not comfortable to sleep in. I like it around 70, sometimes a little bit colder. So we'll usually run it at like 67. So it doesn't shut off or anything while I'm sleeping and wake me up when it turns on or anything like that. But this thing has done fantastic. Extremely happy with this thing. But I don't think it would be quite big enough to cool the garage. So that's what I got this one for. And we're just gonna swap them out and see how this performs. So we got the old unit out and the new one in. And it does come with that insulated exhaust sleeve. And that's nice. It reduces light. I'll still probably hang a jacket over it, but that's also gonna reduce heat coming off of it from sunlight coming in. And then the exhaust going out. So that'll definitely help. And then I'll just drape something that'll keep the rest of the light out. So don't mind my tape and cardboard right now. Try and keep it as dark in here as possible and as much light out of here as possible. So that's why it's like that right now. So here, you guys may catch some wind noise, I'm not sure, but it does state 75 degrees in here right now. And then this one does include a remote. You turn it on, it's set to 72 right now. You can change between modes, cool, fan, dry heat. So it's 72 right now. You can change between Celsius and Fahrenheit. The swing, you can hit that and it'll oscillate. And then wherever you want it to stop, you can just kind of, you know, press the button again to stop it. And then I usually like to keep it around 68 or so, or at least the old unit. This one probably won't need to be set as low. It's also a lot quieter than the old one, but it is on low right now. It does get a little bit louder as you put it up to high, but medium I think would be perfectly fine. So we'll just go ahead and crank it up to medium, and then high. Still pretty reasonable. I can still talk over it without it like being extremely loud. I'm not sure how it's coming through on the camera, but I'm gonna let it run for a little while and we'll see how long it takes to get to about 72 to 70. I'll keep time on it, and I'm gonna set it to medium. So we'll see how long it takes on medium. Now this is what I use to block the light out. Don't mind that, all right? And these are my son's books, so don't mind those either. It has been approximately 6 minutes. We'll go ahead and shut it off, and that's how you check the internal temperature. So it is at 71. So just over 6 minutes, and we're almost to that 70 degrees. So I think the performance on this is perfectly fine, and that's on medium. If we run it on high, it'll get there a lot faster. It puts out some good airflow even on medium, and I'm extremely happy with it. I think it's gonna do fantastic in the garage. Let me know your guys' thoughts. If you guys would like to see this installed in the garage after I've figured out how to run it through the ceiling and all that, please let me know. I'd be happy to make a video on it. As far as installing this in any standard window, it's extremely easy, whether you have a vertical or horizontal sliding window. It works well in both. And yeah, I think it's an extremely nice unit. Once again, this is a lot better than spending $5,000, $5,000 to $6,000. And this is going to help extremely in the garage. The other one works just fine up here. I may get another one for the guest room, but we'll see. Other than that, once again, I will have the link for the Newair website linked down below. I always compare the Amazon website to the Newair website. Usually the pricing is a little bit better actually on the Newair website because you can get discounts, and I'll have that Tony10_off discount code linked down there with the link for the website. If you guys are interested in this unit or any of their other units, they have a lot to offer. I have quite a bit from them and haven't been disappointed yet, so I'll continue to purchase any items like this that I need. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below of your guys' thoughts, or if I forgot to mention anything or anything like that. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. See you guys next time.